You know, if me follow my mind, wouldn't go wrong. Sometimes if you follow my mind. Because if me follow my mind, this would happen to me. This would not happen to me. Ugh. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing for you a story time. And I haven't done a story time in a long while. So I decided that I would go ahead and share this story time with you. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Give this video a thumbs up, and please leave me any comments or questions in the description bar. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's get into this video. Hey guys, so this story time is about an incident that happened to me a few years ago. The person and I, we weren't actually dating, but I knew the person liked me because we exchanged numbers. I went out one night, he saw me with my friend, he asked if he could get my number a couple of days after, and you know, we did go ahead and we exchanged numbers and whatnot. So that was how we met initially, through a friend. But anyways, I was at work on the weekend. I think it was a Saturday. I was at work, and I worked all day. I think I worked like 8 or 9 hours, you know. When I got home, you know, it was pretty late. I didn't do much. I remember just heading home, getting something to eat, having a shower, and just diving into bed. Alright? So early the next morning, which would have been Sunday morning, I received a text message from this person. And we're going to call this person Adam. Okay? So Adam texted me, and Adam said to me, good morning, hon, what are you doing, whatnot. At first, I didn't reply. I saw the message, I read the message, and I basically went back to lay down, right? He texted me again. I read the message, and this time I replied, and I was like, hey, good morning, I'm fine. Still in bed, how are you? So he asked me, you know, what the plan was for the day, and if I didn't have anything planned, he wouldn't mind taking me for breakfast. So I was like, oh, you know what, I had a late night last night, I'm pretty tired, I just want to spend the day relaxing. In the afternoon, if I feel like it, you know, I might go out to have dinner or something, but for now, I'm really tired. And he's like, oh my god, you know, I just really want to get to know you, I really like you, I think you're a pretty girl, like, you know, why not? And I was there and I'm like, okay, you gotta have to give me a few minutes because I'm gonna have to get up, you know, get dressed and whatnot and whatever. So he decided, all right, then, you know, I'll pick you up in a couple of hours. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine, I'll be ready by then. Come on. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't really like the person like that. Per to seeing the person at the event that we went to, and him asking my friend for my number, and you know, I'm giving her the okay to give him my number. I only saw him one time after that, before he invited me to breakfast, and that was like just a run into, and we were like, oh hey, you know, sorry that I haven't been able to talk to you long, I know we've been talking on the phone, but it's always high and by, I always gotta rush out, or I'm at work, I can't be on my phone, yada yada yada. So blam, that's that. So I was very hesitant in going. Like, I honestly didn't want to go, not because I wasn't hungry and I could do breakfast, but you know, like I said, I worked 8 to 10 hours the day before, and it was Sunday. I didn't have much to do. I just really wanted to lay in bed and just relax, you know. But I was new to the area, and I'm like, why not? I'm getting to meet someone. Come on, man, get out of the house, you know. I'm always beating up on myself. I don't get out enough, but here I have an opportunity and I don't want to go. So anyways, the long and the short is I got up, I got dressed, and Adam came to pick me up, right? So Adam came to pick me up. He was a real gentleman. Yeah, he met me at the door. He opened the car door. He was holding my hand and all that. Now, I'm a person like this. I really don't like to show affection in public, you know, especially if I don't know you like that, right? If you're my boyfriend and I'm into you and we're in love and we have a relationship that is established, I have no problem with that. But just getting to know you, I don't like you touching or feeling on me or anything like that. I feel very awkward and I tend to shut down when that happened. But it was an innocent hold, you know, walking to the car and whatnot. So I was a bit tense, but, you know, I just remained calm and, you know, not to overreact nor anything like that. So we got to the car. He opened the car door. I sat down. He came back in. We drove off. We were having small talks, you know, heading to the location. We were contemplating, you know, where we're gonna have breakfast. Was it a local restaurant? Do you want to go to Denny's? Do you want to do IHOP? Whatnot. So we ended up going to IHOP for breakfast. So we got to IHOP. So we're now seated, you know, still having small talks. He's asking a lot of questions. I'm answering. I also asked him a few questions, you know, just to keep the conversation engaging. And, you know, we just kept going back and forth and whatnot. So the waiter came over and, you know, they took our order. And the first thing I ordered was a cup of hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. I don't know. And, you know, we kept on talking. He was telling me about his job. I was telling him about mine. I was telling him about my, you know, just my background, where I'm from. You know, when you're getting to know someone, the small talks, honey. We were doing all of that, right? He was expressing to me how, oh my God, you know, from I saw you that night, I can't stop thinking about you. I think you're very pretty. And I would, excuse me, and I would like to get to know you a little bit more. And I'm like, okay, I have no problem with that. That's fine, you know, but I'm not in any rush, and, you know, we can take things slow and get to know each other on a right level. And he was like, okay, you know, that sounds fair. I'm definitely not in any rush either, so we can do that. All right, cool. So our breakfast came and we started eating. We were holding hands across the table. Honestly, I was so on... Why am I so gassy? I keep burping. I was so uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to show any reaction to make him uncomfortable. But I was just playing it cool. That's the type of person I am. I'm not really gonna blow up anything because it really wasn't that serious. He was just, you know, holding my hand and whatnot. So I think he ordered French toast and some other stuff. I had pancake with my breakfast. And at one point he asked me if I wanted to taste his French toast, and I told him yes, because I do love French toast as well, but I didn't feel like having it. But I did take one of his, right? And, you know, we kept on talking and we were joking and we were laughing. I was really enjoying his company. And I could tell that he was enjoying mine. You know, the conversation kept flowing and we kept laughing like hysterically. Like we were just laughing like two kids in the toy store, right? So, we finished eating breakfast. The waiter came, they cleared the table. So he signaled that he wanted the tab. So I was like, okay, I'm not thinking anything of this. You know what I mean? So the waiter came and he asked for the tab. So he told us, 1 minute he's gonna get it, and he'll be right back. So the waiter came and he asked, is this the same bill or separate bill? So I gave the waiter an eye. I was like, seriously? Because I'm sure he heard all those laughters, and I'm sure he saw us holding hands across the table, and you're asking separate bills. So right there I was disappointed with the waiter. But then it got worse, because he said yes. This fool said yes. Separate bills for some eggs and pancakes. Are you kidding me? Huh. Oh my God. Yeah. First of all, I am a black girl. Second of all, I'm Jamaican. Really? Where they do that at? You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. I have no problem splitting a bill or sharing a bill if that's my man. If we're dating. If I feel like treating my guy or something like that. But first of all, I don't know you like that. And second of all, you invited me out. I was in my bed, so comfy, so warm. I was just chilling. You came and invited me out. And to make matters worse, just thinking about how hesitant I was to go, because I really didn't want to go. Right? So I looked at him, and I knitted my brows. Like, my face was looking like how it's looking right now, because I was shocked. So I had cash. So I asked, how much was this? How much was my meal? You know what I mean? My meal came up to about $17, I think, and his was roughly around the same, So I put down $22 for my meal and to tip the waiter, and then he paid his half. I don't know what it was. I didn't ask, and I'm not even sure if he tipped the waiter. I don't know. And I'm telling you, this is someone that they're in a good job. This guy is working. He's in a good job. He doesn't have any kids nor anything like that. And you're single. And you're sitting here across from me with the hopes of dating me, potentially, and then you can't even pay $17 for my breakfast, and you invited me out of my house? Listen, I was pissed. I was so pissed. Yeah? So, by this time, I'm ready to go. I'm all up in my feelings. I'm disgusted. I'm annoyed. Like, are you crazy? Sir, hello. This have never happened to me. I've never been on a date. Never, ever. Just remembering it, I'm getting so angry. Like, this have never happened to me. Never. Alright? And then, to make matters even worse, so I'm getting my shit together, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I know I was in a rush, I got ready real fast and everything. What if I didn't take my purse? Or what if I was so low on cash and I couldn't pay? Then what? I don't know. But anyways, we started to leave the restaurant, and this fool, Adam, have the nerve to want to hold my hand walking out of this restaurant like we're so in love and you're so taking care of my needs. Like, let go. Do not touch me. Don't touch me. You know? And he was like, oh my God, why are you upset? I noticed your attitude have changed. I'm like, and this was a white guy, all right? This was a white guy. Right? And because I know none of my black guys wouldn't do that. No, they would not. So I'm sorry, guys. 1 second, because it's funny now, but it really wasn't funny then. It really wasn't, right? So I'm like, I don't want you to touch me, really, because right now I'm really upset. Okay, you invited me out of my house to breakfast, and then you have me pay for my own breakfast that didn't even cost that much. It was 17 bucks. Are you kidding me? No, that wasn't it, you know. We mentioned that we would take things slow, and okay, I did say slow, but I think that's too slow for you to pay for my breakfast, really? But anyways, I was over this date. I already know that, sir, you could never, ever invite me anywhere again. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't even answer your phone call moving forward. You know what I mean? So, you know, we started heading back home in the direction, and he was asking, do you want to go on the beach? I'm like, no. I said, listen, I'm very tired and I want to go home. I just want to go home. So he took me home. I got out of the car. He wanted to hug me. I didn't even hug him. As I opened the door, I walked straight out of the car and I just left and I went into the house, because that was a nightmare. That is the worst date I've been on ever. Point blank, period. The worst date. Are you kidding me? Like, I was so bothered. And he kept on calling, he kept on texting, oh, I'm sorry, and you know, I didn't mean to offend you, but you know, we can start over. Start over? No, you only have one shot, and you blew it, mister. There is no starting over. There is no second chance. You're done. It's over. So ladies, please let me know if you've ever been in a situation like that, or share with me what was your worst date experience. Let me know. Leave those comments in the description bar below. I can't wait to read them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.